Welcome to the Paul Altman Show. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Paul Altman Show. And I am your host, Paul Altman. Today I got received in the news feed today, Dan Reed, the director of this god-awful mockumentary, as I put it, in what I refer to as Leaving Neverland. And everything has come in full circles. And I do remember picking up the words perjury in court in 2005. I do remember that. For when Wade testified in the 2005 child molestation trial, under oath, he said this under oath that Mr. Jackson had not sexually abused him, and Mr. Mesrel point blank asked the question, did Mr. Jackson fondle you in an inappropriate way? He denied it. Everything else. And everything, this is just terrible, And then you come out and say he did, and that is just another bullcrap excuse. So, with that do in mind, I want to as well just ring the bell for dumbass of the century. Everybody knows the difference between right from wrong. And if Wade said that he knew what Michael was doing to him was wrong, you should have said something. And let me ask everybody this, and be honest with me. Will you be scared to tell someone? Like, seriously, are you willing to take it as a 6 or 7-year-old, either a boy or a girl? And I think you quite get the picture of how, sorry, a little pause right then and there. Everything is just not the way you wanted to go. And this is just another slap on the wrist, and take more photography, more likely, or more so, than anyone else in this country. And do you honestly, believe in that, believe the whole scenario about being afraid? I am a abuse survivor myself, and I told what happened to me. And case in point, everybody knew that it's wrong when you know it's wrong, right? So you know the truth between right from wrong, and you were taught by that. And, it's so a mystery that whatever happened in Neverland, behind those closed doors, I don't know. And will we ever gonna know? No, we don't, because we don't know what goes on in those doors. And, Wade wasn't the first kid to deny sexual abuse. At that time, there was Macaulay Culkin, Brett Barnes. Who else? I think there are a lot of people. Also Corey Feldman, Eric Carter. Everybody denied it from a lot. So, just case in point, you know what I meant. And this is just another scheme to And this is maybe radical to certain people, but you don't know the truth. And honestly, we will probably never know the truth because it's hard to deal with this type of situation. Now, with my honesty and my point of view, I think there are misconceptions about certain things. And the reason why they won't admit certain things because I think they're just about the money. And let me repeat this for some people that are tuning in to the Paul Altman Show's Leaving Neverland saga, which is for season 1. Let me break this down to you. Okay? Number 1, this is the Wade's, money grab attempt. And it's kind of working now because certain people think differently. And I don't think that I don't think I don't have the minds and the subjects of that. What I can say is that Michael Jackson was a victim of false allegations of child molestation and extortion attempts. And he ain't the first celebrity to be taken down like that in that shape or form. And it's like adding a gasoline to the fire. Meanwhile, you're trying to write a book about this alleged child molestation, which it flopped for Wade. He tried to, be a choreographer for the Circus du Soleil show Michael Jackson won. And that is the most... for me, it's the most honorable job you could do as a dancer, to choreograph for someone like Michael Jackson as a tribute for Michael's accomplishments. Not just a singer, but a dancer as well. So Wade, because Wade had connections with Michael, he wanted to use that connection to Michael to get in the Michael show. But it got turned down because, he burned bridges. That's what he did. He burned it by sleeping with Britney Spears, which that doesn't really help at all, because honestly, Britney Spears was dating Justin Timberlake. At that time, he was a part of a boy band group called NSYNC. And not a lot of people knew that, but it's the truth. And quite frankly, I don't know what the answer to that. On some other Michael Jackson Leaving Neverland news, Tatum O'Neal, who by account, by media sources, saying that she dated Michael even though she was 12, he was 17, but at that time age didn't matter. But let me get to the point why I wanted to get across. The reason why she's in the news right now, because she said it's hard to believe the allegation. It's not that hard to believe the allegations. But here's the other twist. She also proclaimed her love for Michael, but it got us scratching. But yet, why do we care what Tatum O'Neal says? I mean, to be frankly honest about, it doesn't really concern for Michael Jackson. I think she just got herself out there because she wanted to get back in the movies again. But it's not my place to really throw shades at the woman, even though I just said that. But bear in mind that if you want to go go the show business, you gotta give all your might and all that you got. If you don't, satisfy, anyone else, you gotta stick to what you know. So this is my advice. So, mommy, in this episode, and this is part 2 of the finale of the Leaving Neverland Michael Jackson saga, which is part 2. There will be a part 3 and part 4. And I will see you later. So, God bless you.